Hey guys, it's Dr. Stacey Naito, LSR, sponsored athlete. Very proud of that, very honored. It's my third year with LSR as a sponsored athlete. I am a huge cheerleader for LSR. I always will be. You guys rock, and I love you, honestly. Truly, I mean that. So I wanted to talk in my blog about sponsorships. How do you get sponsorships? It's a question that I get frequently from people who are just starting to compete or people who want to get into fitness modeling. They'll ask me, well, how do you get sponsorships? I have been very fortunate in that I have secured sponsorships over the years, and that has helped me tremendously with all the competing that I do, because competing, let's face it, it's very, very expensive. Tip number one in securing sponsorships or building sponsorship opportunities is to get yourself out there. Now, what that entails is you going to fitness expos, bodybuilding expos. They could be events that are in your local area, or they could be the bigger events like Olympia and the Arnold. You want to go to these events. Try to also go to local competitions if you do compete, okay? Go up to the booths. Chat people up. Strike up a conversation. Do it in a way where you are genuinely presenting who you are. Don't try to put on an act. Don't try to be someone other than who you really are, because it's going to show. So be really honest. Just say, hey, this is who I am. This is where I'm at. You know, I'm so-and-so. I'm trying to get into fitness modeling. Do you have any tips? I would be so grateful if you could let me know, what I can do to get my name out there. So that's a great way to start without saying, hey, you know what? I think I'm the next big thing and you guys need to sponsor me. That is absolutely not the way to go. You want to be humble. So that brings me to number 2. Be honest, be genuine, and don't try to play games with people. You have to show your value in order to be recognized as someone that could potentially benefit the company as a sponsored athlete. So you have to give something in return. You can't just say, well, okay, give it all to me, give me the title, give me money, give me whatever, because then that shows that you're greedy, and then it also shows that you have a sense of self-entitlement, which is never, ever, ever a good thing. Step number 3 in securing sponsorships, getting your name out there, building relationships, is to always go out there with integrity. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, when I talk to companies, if they've got maybe a supplement line that I'm looking at, or if it's a food company, whatever, I have to believe in the products. Okay, if I don't believe in the products or the services that are being offered, I can't be a good spokesperson for that company. And so right out the gate, if I try products and I can't stand them, I would be such a hypocrite if I said, okay, yeah, I'll stand by your products even though I can't stand them. I can tell you from personal experience, in the past, I think it was a couple of years ago, there was a company, a supplement company, that had approached me, and then I'm not going to name any names, but I tried their supplements and I couldn't stand them. Like, I hated them. I hated how they made me feel. I just did not like the line. And it's nothing against the supplement line itself. It's just that they didn't work with my body. So I was very honest, and I said, here's the deal, guys. I know you have this supplement line. You've been around for a while. I just got to be honest with you, and I can't support the line because it just doesn't work with my body, and I can't be a good cheerleader and promoter of the line if I don't feel passionate and positive about the products. So that was that. And I mean, we kind of shook hands and said, hey, they said, thank you for your honesty, which I think was a really good thing. I'd rather be honest. I mean, it was kind. I didn't say, your products suck. I was diplomatic, but I was honest. And I think you have to be that way, especially in this industry that is so fickle. So the next tip is to do your research. Make sure you know about these companies. Every company is going to have some sort of a mission statement or philosophy that they go by. So, some companies, they're really high energy and they're just sort of like powerful like dynamite and they're like, bah! And if you're not like that, you're not going to fit in with the philosophy of the company and it's going to look a little strange. So you have to feel that same kind of passion. You kind of have to be, on the same page. And when that does happen, I mean, it's a magical thing. It's this synergistic effect. Like going back to my chemistry days. We're working with reagents and we see this chemical reaction. I mean, there's synergy. There's some great stuff that can happen when the reagents, the athlete, and the company come together and they are thinking alike, they're progressing, along the same lines, the same page. So keep that in mind. Don't go for a company that doesn't get who you are or you don't get who they are. My next tip goes back to what you offer a company. Now, if a company says, hey, we're interested, we like your look, we like your energy, we can see you being a brand ambassador for the company, or we really want to sponsor you as an athlete. We like what you're doing. We like your message. We want XYZ. Okay, so XYZ, that's your contract, right? You agree to do XYZ in exchange for them doing whatever, A, B, and C. Okay. It is within your rights as an athlete to discuss what it is that you expect and what it is that you're prepared to do as an athlete. Okay, do this diplomatically. Do this in a nice way. Don't ever be a jerk or a bitch because you will burn that bridge so quickly. Okay, so that being said, if they're asking for some crazy outrageous amount of work and they're saying, well, you know what, we'll give you a bottle of product a month, I don't know that that's such a great deal. Okay. On the other side of the coin, if they are fulfilling their end of the bargain, they're providing you with product, they're maybe helping you out with competitions, contest expenses, and you flake out and you don't do your social media posts and you don't do your blog posts or whatever it is that you're supposed to do, well, you can expect that you're going to create a little bit of bad blood because then you look like a slacker and you're not representing the company. You're not fulfilling your end of the bargain. Don't ever do that to yourself because you will generate a reputation and it will spread like wildfire. So remember that. Don't flake out. Be responsible and meet your part of the agreement because it's supposed to be a team effort. The company and the athlete. So I have one more tip, which is to be creative and go the extra mile. I'm always trying to figure out ways to kind of let loose with my slightly goofy personality and to do it in such a way that's positive and that's friendly and that shows my enthusiasm for the companies that I work with. So I just want to let you know that when I do anything as an athlete with the companies that I work with, that I know how hard it is to just consistently work and be a badass and just go, 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 go. But, that's how I am at the gym. That's how I was when I was chasing after my pro card. That's how I am just with life. And I know that everything that I do has an impact. So make sure that you know the impact that you have and the legacy that you are creating as you go forth in this amazing, wonderful industry that is fitness and bodybuilding. So best of luck to you guys. Check out my social media, and you'll see a list of my social media and my websites at the end of this video. So to all of you who are competing, best of luck. Go kick some ass. Get your tans done by Liquid Sun Rays, because they rock.